California.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Scale Rider Collective YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be unboxing this 1983 Toyota Celica Supra from MPC. So let's go ahead and get on into it.
Dan Gurney and his Toyota Supra challenged Pikes Peak. This road has been challenging cars since 1916.
And sometimes it wins.
The peak has curves that challenge Supra's independent suspension and rack and pinion steering.
Holds the road better than some race cars.
Inclines push the Supra's electronically fuel-injected twin-cam 6, the 1983 Toyota Celica Supra. It takes the right stuff to challenge the peak.
And this is the right stuff.
So I went ahead and got the plastic off, but I decided to keep this sticker to show you guys. Now this is a Retro Deluxe sticker. So all it means is that it has been released before and they brought it back out and added some new features to it. Like you can build custom or stock, expanded decal sheet, 2-wheel options, and they got the vintage packaging as you see here. Looks like it's from the 80s. So let's go ahead and look at the box and see what all the features are. So on this side here, it says the model shown actual size, which is a pretty good size. So here's one of my previous builds that I have done. And it almost is the same size as that. And this is the Datsun 280ZX Turbo, which is also from the 80s. So it seems like they're going to be around the same size. Now it does have some text here. It says for the modeler of moderate experience. So maybe this isn't for the first time modeler, but it looks like a simple enough kit that it should be. It says it has bright plated parts, molded in white, many optional parts, colorful decals, and it says cement is required for assembly. Model may be painted to match illustration, and of course paint and cement not included. On the back side here, you can see all the layout of the parts. It's really nice when companies add the layout. Usually round 2, AMT, MPC, they're the same company. They usually add these layouts, which is really nice, and it gives you a view of what parts are actually in the kit. On this side, it tells you some more options for how you can build your model. Again, it says it's molded in white for easy painting, bright plated parts, many optional accessories. It says custom body panels, window louvers, air dam, and spoiler. It has an overhead cam engine with optional turbocharger. So OHC engine, overhead cam, wide radicals on custom or stock wheels, and detailed interior and chassis. And some other models that you can get that are out. So if you're not new to the model building hobby, then you already know how kits come. But if you are new and this is maybe going to be your first kit, you're going to open it up and you're going to find everything is in bags. Sometimes stuff isn't bagged up, but usually everything is in bags. So let's go ahead and get this stuff unbagged so we can get a look at it. All right, so the first part we're going to take a look at is the chrome tree that was right on top. We got the valve covers, intake, turbocharger, and the 2 set of wheels, the custom and the stock. Now, I believe these wheels right here would have been the stock wheels that would have came on an 83 Toyota Celica Supra, and these are the custom version wheels right here. Both wheels are pretty nice. Speaking of wheels, let's go ahead and take a look at the tires. Now, I will warn you, if you're not going to build your model right away, you might want to not take your tires out of this bag as if you're taking all the parts out, because if it sits on your glass or maybe even the styrene body, it can do what they call a tire burn, and it will melt or imprint the tire into the glass or parts. I think that's more commonly for the glass, so always keep them separated, especially if you're in a hot climate or going to store your model for a long time after you open it. But let's go ahead and look at these tires. These are BF Goodrich Radical TA tires. So pretty nice tires. You do only get one set of tires. And then we have the glass. Now, this is a little bit different, as the front glass and the back glass aren't just all one piece. They're actually two separate pieces. And then these are our indicator lights. Got like the turn signal and like the fog lights on there. So those are all on one clear sprue. And then this is the back glass, which has the molded in defroster there, as you can see. It's actually textured and everything. Pretty nice. And then another thing that was in the clear parts bag is the taillights, molded in red clear translucent plastic. Moving forward to some more of the parts, we have the wide body kit as shown on the box art here. It is an option. So this is a 2-in-1 kit. You can build it one of two ways. Stock with just the way the body is, or with these wide body fenders. Now this is one of the reasons why I originally bought this kit, was for the wide body parts to kit bash on another project. And then we have the hood, and it looks like this is a optional hood scoop you can put on there. The window louvers and bumpers. So there's our grill there. Then on this tree we have the wheel backs, the insert for the moonroof or the sunroof. I believe they call it a moonroof on this car. Not sure why. I don't know what the difference is between a moonroof and a sunroof. Maybe you guys know in the comments. We got some mirrors, it looks like, firewall, exhaust, and some motor parts, pulleys and things like that, battery. Then on this tree we have our chassis, our front suspension with our axles molded in. Here's our rear suspension and drive shaft. So the axles are already molded into the parts. Here's our front end. This will house our front suspension. And we have some little tiny shocks. And some, I'm assuming this is also for the front end, this part right here. So really nice looking parts. Then we have our seats. Looks like it's a two-piece seat. So these are the backs of the seats, and this is where you would sit, and they glue on like so. Now here is the back half that would go above the hatch. Our back seats, our dash, our steering and shifter, and our interior tub. So we got our center console, and you can see the hole where the shifter goes. A lot of detail on that interior tub. Got some straps in the back. Really nice. And moving on to our actual body. So here's what the body looks like. It has molded in like shocks, and we have all of our fluids. So, and then here is what it looks like stock with already flared fenders. So there's where the insert for that moonroof would go. You'd put that in if you wanted a solid roof, or you could just cut this support piece out from where they molded it and just have it open, and they'll be cruising down the street. And of course, one of the most handy things in the kit besides all the parts is going to be the instructions. So here we have our Toyota Celica Supra instructions. It breaks down all of the parts and how to put them together, 1 through 2, 3. So it just keeps going on. There's more numbers until you finally get to where you have your kit built and your decals and everything. There's different options of how you can put them on. Lastly, you will have your decals. So they give you a variety of decals. A lot of different stripes and different Toyotas. And we got a license plate there. So really looking forward to building this one. Like I said, I originally got this kit for the wide body kit, but I am going to build this kit stock without the wide body kit, because who wouldn't? Look at that body. Really nice. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this unboxing. Really appreciate each and every one of you for watching. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like button, subscribe, and there's also a hype feature, so if you would hit that as well, I really appreciate it. I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.
This show is brought to you by The Family. Thank you. Like and subscribe.